in her mind, she was with him 2 months ago.
He opened the rift to another world.
I love this show, Monarch Season 2. This season really leans into the human story behind the MonsterVerse, the love, the obsession, the ripple effects of things that happened from decades ago. Now, I gotta ask, Keiko comes back to a world that's aged 50 years, 58 years without her. From her perspective, how much has Shaw changed, not physically, but ideologically, in how he wants to deal with the Titans now?
I think that he's changed quite a bit, which is surprising to Keiko because in her mind, she was with him 2 months ago and, we were all on the same page. So there's just so much that's happened to him that we don't know, that she doesn't know, that she has to like figure out and, sort of sense in the 10 days that this, whole season two happens in the modern day storyline is 10 days. So yeah.
Now, we start to see how Bill's choices ripple into Hiroshi and into Kate and Kintaro's life. Anders, when you look at Bill this season, do you see him as the architect of this generational trauma or the man who didn't realize the cost of what he was seeking was just too high?
Mm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I would call him the architect of it. I think that he's somebody who has a broken heart, right? Who also, to use your word, has an obsession with this truth seeking. And I think he makes the misstep of putting that before family and before his relationships. And then when he comes back to the family and the relationships, it's too little too late.
Sure.
And he doesn't realize he's burned that bridge. And so it's not that he gave up, it's that he didn't realize he gave it away. And I think that that did ripple.
Look, Bill is so focused on documenting monsters. He's writing a different legacy for his own son. If Bill could see who Hiroshi becomes, do you think he'd recognize himself in him, or do you think he'd be horrified?
Both. I think, and as a dad, when I see my kids do the things that I hate about myself, I'm like, oh, that's my fault. You picked that up from me. That's mine. And in my real life, I try and not like shame my kids about the things that give me shame, right? And I just try and kind of steer them from it, or I ask them like why they think that way or why they would say that, and then if they can ask themselves a question I never asked myself, then hopefully they can discover it on their own and make any sort of changes that I wish I made about myself. Oops, TMI.
Wisdom.
Pulling the curtain back a little bit. Listen, this show's fantastic. I really like the theme of this season, how it feels like it's the mission over the relationships. Incredible job. Thank you guys so much for your time. I love this show. Thank you.
Aw,
Thank you,
thanks,
Chip.
Joe.